Yo, this is a ton of plays! Pokemon Moon! We have finally reached the top of Pony Island. Right ahead of us is a giant tree called the Battle Tree. Welcome to the Battle Tree. We recarve Alola's battles in history. This is basically the same place as the Battle Frontier, like in Generation 4, the Battle Tower, I think it was called in Generation 3, and Battle Masion in Generation 6, and so on and so on and so on. This is basically a place where you can earn battle points, where you have set levels, like 3v3 battles, and you can get a lot of cool stuff like TMs and special cool items for trading items and so on. And you can face off against some cool trainers, some trainers you maybe even haven't seen or fought before. So then this is basically a place where a lot of people do PvP training before they actually go face real another Pokemon players. So competitive players a lot like to play these places to practice. Myself, I don't like them that much because I feel it's not part of the storyline. It's just more of a battleground. I like more story battles, so I won't be doing much in the battle tree. But at least we got here. Now before we get into the battle tree, there's a guy here, and this guy wants to trade. My Talonflame takes a great pride in his speed. Let's trade Pokemon. Let's see. I want Beware. So if you do have a Beware, you can trade him for his Talonflame, which is a bit of a cool thing. But if you don't really care about it, then, well, no need to worry. Let's see, are our levels fine? Because we're going to have a battle as we enter the battle tree already. That's going to be a regular battle, and it's going to be a battle against someone you did not expect. Someone that you will say, oh my god, battling these guys is pure nostalgica. This is like old school deluxe. You're almost getting like a vibe from the first generations. I won't say more than that because it will be a spoiler. Also, this is sad because you get to meet two guys and you can only choose one of them. But don't worry, I'll tell you how you can meet the other one in another way. You can say, hehe. Alright then. I think I'm gonna go with this. So, when you're ready, step forward and enter the battle tree and prepare yourself to be amazed by a vision from the past. Here we are, the battle tree. Step forward, and then... oh my god! You've seen this people before, right? You're Satana, right? Yeah. See that red? I've still got it. The name's Blue. This guy's Red. Nice to meet you. And hey, congrats to you on becoming champion of Alola. We were both champions of the Kanto region on our ways. Nice to meet a fellow champ, yeah? What do you say, Red? Still as silent as ever, eh? Look, I'm a trainer. So if I see another certain trainer, I'm gonna wanna fight them. So how about a battle? Which one of us will you choose? Oh my god, it's Red and Blue. Basically, this is the time you can battle them. And the sad thing here is you have to choose. You can't fight both at the same time. You can't even choose to fight the one afterwards in this style of battle. But I'll tell you afterwards which one you're gonna fight. Now luckily though, you will be getting the same opportunity when you play Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I'm going to fight one of these guys now, and then when I do Let's Play of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I'll fight the other guy. Sadly. Now since Sun is sort of like the red color and Moon is like the blue color, I guess I kinda know which one I will play for. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will play against Blue. Don't worry though, when I do Let's Play of Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, I will fight against Red. But for now, let's fight against Blue, the guy who was the rival of the first generation. He was a gym leader in the second generation, took over Giovanni's task, and he's always been, you know, great guy. One of my favorite characters in the Pokemon series of all. I love his attitude. Because in the anime he was Gary MF Oak. So of course we wanna fight him. Let's choose Blue. Yeah, you get it. Here I go. Oh my god, it's gonna fight off against Blue. Kanto Region Zone, the first master we fought in the Pokemon series. We defeated him to become champion Generation 1. Now he's our opponent here in Alola. He is gonna have 6 Pokemon. And many of the Pokemon you will see if you choose here, he chose pretty much the same setup when he was the champion of the Kanto region. So the first one he'll be choosing will be Alakazam. Now he won't be having any starter though. He basically use the same setup except the starters from the first generation. So Alakazam is a Psychic type, so that's why I chose the Guzzlord. Because he's a Dark type, he's immune to Psychic, so Alakazam has to do something else to do damage to us. Like Shadow Ball, that could work. But not very effective. Dark is resistant to Ghost. Still cutting my special defense though, that's fine. Dark Pulse comes now. Super effective one-hit KO on Alakazam. It's a bit too frail to survive. And here comes the Beast Boost, my special attack increases. Good start. Nihilego is level 60. And now, next one will be Machamp. Oh, we have to switch, because we see how weak Guzzlord is against fighting types. Not really good. Well, if they wanna choose fighting, let's choose Psychic. So in with our own Psychic, Necrozma. If you choose only Pokemon from Alola region, he only choose Pokemon from the Kanto region. Kanto vs Alola, and so far Alola is winning. And of course it will. Next up is Psychic. On to the Machamp. Power up and power down the Machamp. Bye bye. When I first met these guys, I was so like, oh, I want to fight them. And I want to fight them both, but you're going to choose one of them. But don't worry. You can fight the other one in another way. I'll tell you after this battle. Next up is Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl, who is a dual type rock and flying. So electric attacks do well as water moves, ice moves, you name it. Don't use fighting though, because even though it's a rock type, he doesn't have the weakness because of the flying that neutralizes it. So let's just go with Circuitry. Circuitry does well. Unless, of course, Aerodactyl knows a ground move. So Circuitry versus the Aerodactyl. Knows pressure, which means PP usage of my moves will go up, which is not good. Let's go with Thunderbolt. Let it with Rock Slide, it's gonna miss, and here comes the Thunderbolt from Circuitry. Of course it will be a KO. Circuitry has so much special attack, it cannot survive that. Beast Boost from Circuitry, increasing his special attack even further. Almost level up as well. And next Pokemon up will be Exeggutor. And of course, since he is from Kanto, he will be using the Kantonian Exeggutor. So no dragon types here, this is going to be Grass and Psychic. So you can use Poison, you can use Bug. Bug is super effective. Bug is probably the best one here. Because Exeggutor has a 4-time weakness to Bug. So let's bring in Pheromosa. Just hope you get a quick KO though, because you see how frail Pheromosa is. It has so low defenses that one hit can take it out quickly. Then I know it hurts like hell. So, Lunge or Bug Buzz? I think they are both the same quality. Let's go Bug Buzz. Yeah, it's a 1-hit KO. 4-time weakness is too much for Exeggutor to handle. Beast Boost again for Pheromosa. This one increases speed, that's his specialty. Circuitry is 68. And next Pokemon will be Arcanine. Ooh, that's not a good Pokemon to face for Pheromosa. It's weak to fire, so let's switch it out. Let's bring in Nihilego. Nihilego is one of the greatest Pokemon, in my opinion, to use against a fire type, because it's resistant to fire. Plus it can also do super effective again with the rock type. So here we go, Arcanine versus the Nihilego. We replaced Pheromosa. Let's use Power Gem. Bulldoze, uh-oh, not good, not good. Oh damn, yeah. Some fire types do have ground moves, and that's a great counter against Nihilego, who's 4-time weakness to ground. Not good. Well, he wants to use Bulldoze. Well, so can I. So let's bring in Guzzlord once more. And have Guzzlord use Bulldoze on his own against Arcanine. Now use Flare Blitz, a very powerful fire physical move. Will do some damage, but more importantly, it'll also recoil. Here comes the Bulldoze in return. Doing good damage, not too much, but it will reduce speed. It always reduces speed when it does damage. Let's do it again. Oh, Arcanine's gonna go off, and it's gonna be replaced by Gyarados. Oh, that's a good choice, because Bulldoze won't even touch Gyarados, seeing as Gyarados is a flying type. That's fine though. can counter this by using, let's go with Dark Pulse. Gyarados with Dragon Dance, increases stats. So up the attack power, speed, and I'll just do Dragon Pulse instead. I mean Dark Pulse instead. Good damage, you can do more. Let's do it again. Gyarados with Dragon Dance again to increase attack and speed even further, which means the next time he hits a physical attack, it's going to hurt. Dragon Pulse hits again, almost KO. One more should do it. Gyarados with Ice Fang. That's super effective because dragons are weak to ice, and damn it, Gust Lord goes down. Don't worry though, we have our ace up our sleeve. Let's bring in Circuitry. So Circuitry, let's use Thunderbolt. Aqua Tail is used. Oh wow, it's a 1-hit KO on Circuitry. That's so much power. The Dragon Dance has gained effect. Not good. Not good. Oh well. We just need one good hit on the Gyarados. We should win. We should be able to outspeed him, I think. So let's use Psychic. No, it's faster than Aqua Tail onto Necrozma. But no, Necrozma is too powerful. Can survive it. Psychic comes in, and that's gonna KO the Gyarados. Was a good try though. Next up will be Arcanine, who we already fought. Just need to take care of him, and we will win this one. Intimidate from Arcanine. Not really worried too much. Let's go with Psychic. Flare Blitz. That's actually faster than Cosmog. Flare Blitz will land. It's gonna KO as well. Arcanine is taking with a recoil here. Bringing Celesteela though, not very good choice because Celesteela is a steel type, he's weak to fire. So not the Pokemon I would like to use, but yes, we have no choice. Actually, this might be a bit of a covered move to do, but I feel like I just want to make sure we win this one. It's a tough battle, so toughest battle we had so far is, even though I'm outlining a bit on the sides, but I have some of my Pokemon are not that strong in comparison. Let's get him Gustler up, he's tank enough to survive. Flare Blitz from Arcanine. Probably a KO on Celesteela. Celesteela is weak to fire. Yeah, that's what I thought. Celesteela goes down. Oh, the recoil is so much, it KOs the Arcanine! Wow. It was needed after all. Formosa 63. And we win. You're a pretty big deal. Amazing that I could lose. It was a close one though. I would have maybe lost there, but man, that was close. You got me. We will call her to be the new boss of this here battle tree. We'll defeat the battle again if you can manage to make it through the battle tree, that is. And when we do, we'll show you what a top Kanto trainer can do. That's right, they are one of the many characters you can fight in the battle tree, and yes, you can also fight Red in the battle tree, but not like the regular one like we just did right now, so. And not like the other battle frontiers, we can say. This one is a complete outdoor one, so it's not like inside a big building or a factory or anything. This is completely outdoors. The PC here, talk to this later here to start the battle tree. Welcome to the battle tree, I'm the receptionist. How can I help you? In battle, you can learn more, you can even change the music, which is a bit cool thing. If you like to change music for the battle tree. You have the corner here for your rewards. Trade in your BP for some prizes here. Of course I will have none. If you want me, actually, maybe I was a bit quick to go out. We see the things you can trade here is like Mega Stones for Gengar, Zizor, Pinsir, Aerodactyl, Lucario, Kangaskhan, Gyarados, Absol, Alakazam. I would say that. No. Alakazam, Garchomps, Sableye, Metagross, Sharpedo, Slowbro, Glalie, and Salamence. You can get all of those Mega Stones just from fighting in the battle tree. Our prizes here as well include some held items like Toxic Orb, Flame Orb, Iron Ball, Ring Target, and so on and so on. Some of this is also very important if you want to level up or trade a Pokemon up. You have safety goggles, you have assault vest. There's a lot of nice items here, and some of them can be crucial for at least when you go PvP. And the last one here sells some very important items. Most of these items are not really the items that are that strong, like power-wise, but they are here to level up your to evolve your Pokemon. King's Rock for like Slowbro, like Deep Sea 2 TCT Scale for Clamperl. Dragon Scale Pokemon can evolve with it. Upgrade for your Porygon, Dubious Disc to get Porygon Z. Detective for Rhydon, Electricity for Electivire. Magmarizer for Magmortar, Reaper Cloth as well for Dusknoir. Whip Dream for one of the fairy types you can trade it, Sachet as well. And it's a lot of these items you can only get from here, so if you really want to really fill up a Pokédex, you might actually have to battle in the battle tree. And Keymakers in the battle tree, do you want to see results? Nah, because I haven't even battled there. This Pokemon has relative superior. Who are you? No impressive enough to shock me awake. And this guy might change his mind later on when we get to battle a bit, but that's fine though. But if you have hatched the 20 eggs though, this Ace Trainer will give you guys a bit of extra thing. Especially in the PC box, we call something called a Judge one, which can select the... we can make Pokemon tell you like how good they are, the IV values and so on. I mean, that's pretty cool. Anyway, before we close this episode, there's actually one little thing more I want to do. I can't really heal up our Pokemon here. That's fine. Let's use Charge Glide. So now we've reached the battle tree, so we can always fly up here later on if you want to. But I'm actually gonna head over to... Altar of the Moon. No, actually, no. I forgot. I need to heal up my Pokemon. I feel like that's necessary. Let's go see if we'll be first and heal, then we go back to Altar of the Moon. Just need to do a little exchange of Pokemon, sadly. So, Necrozma. I'm sad to say this, but I'm going to put you in the bench. Not because I want to, but because I have to get in someone else than you, Necrozma. I want to keep the Ultra Beast, because I feel like they've been very good for us. But let's get in all the Legendary, let's get in Lunala. Because for this special event I'm going to talk about now, you need to have the Legendary Pokemon with you in the party. You see, there are some Pokemon that can only capture at certain times of the day, right? Well, there's a way you can sort of bypass that, but only if you have the Legendary Pokemon and after you got to the post-end game. Then you take your Legendary Pokemon in whichever version you have, or... yeah. You can actually go this with both versions. Anyway, if you have Solgaleo, you need to do this at nighttime, or if you have Lunala, you need to go at daytime, which means evening time in real life. Because Pokemon Sun, it's evening in evening time, and Pokemon Moon, it's daylight in evening time in real life. So bring Lunala or Solgaleo to Altar of the Moon, or Altar of the Sun even if you're playing Pokemon Sun at special daytime. And you can go through a special rift. In the zone, you can see what looks to be another world. Do they go in there? Yeah, let's do it. And then... look where we are. Yeah, we are at Altar of the Sun. Interesting. Isn't that pretty cool? Now if we then go back to some other places, we can now basically go around capture Pokemon, no matter which version of the time you're playing. So now, even though it's evening time in real life, it is nighttime here as well in Pokemon Moon, which is a bit of a weird thing. Remember, you can only do this as you get to the altar of the Sun or altar Moon. If you want to return, then just go here and you return to the world you originally came from. Then you see here we alter the Moon. Now, actually, there's one thing I forgot to do. Let's do that. I think we have to do the rift first. So this is a cool way, because this way we can then go to the anywhere and capture Pokemon as we want. So if there's some Pokemon you're gonna find nighttime and oh, it's daytime, I have to wait till tomorrow. Don't worry, get here. You can go fight them or capture them. Now there is one little thing to do first. There's one last thing I'm gonna do before I end this episode. There's another place called the Moon. That is the lake of the Sun and the Moon. Located right around here. Now, one thing to note though, even though you can get to the sort of the other world, you can't catch version exclusives. Like you can't get Turtonator in Pokemon Moon, for example. That's impossible. Even if you do it like this, you still have to actually play specific games. If you go to Out of the Moon, to go to the Rift, you might be amazed what's going to happen. See, this special place do have a little secret. Secret is at the very end here, as far as I can remember. Just want to do this now. It's a long walk, but it's gonna be worth it, I promise you. So if you go here, with your legendary Pokemon, check this out. Launch and cry towards the sky. Look! It's the another Poke with Solgaleo! Oh my god. And from it, it's Cosmog! Of course we'll take Cosmog with us. And that is how you get Cosmog in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So now we finally have our own Nebby, can we say. Here we go with Cosmog, the legendary Pokemon, the pre-evolutional form. The first form at least. Cosmog, Nebula Pokemon. In ages past it was called the Child of the Stars. It's said to be a Pokemon from another world, but no specific details are known. Well, I guess we hadn't known a lot though, because we've been traveling with Cosmog pretty much all the game until it evolved into Cosmog. But at least now we got ourselves a Cosmog of our own. And I guess you know what this means, right? That's right, it can evolve into legendary Pokemon, so... Now, sadly though, you might think, oh, can I get Solgaleo here now? Nah, it doesn't work like that. You basically can get yourself maybe a second Lunala from this. But it's a bit of a cool thing though. You get yourself a Cosmog, goes to the Cosmom, so... But if you do have your Cosmog and you bring it over to Pokemon Sun or Ultra Sun, or Sword if you're playing Generation 8, it'll become Solgaleo. You level up in Moon, Ultra Moon, or Shield, it'll become Lunala. So, it's one of the cool ways to get yourself a second of your same legendary. Anyway, we're way over time. Anyway, that'll be the end of this episode. Next episode, we're gonna go to one more place we haven't visited since becoming post-endgame, and that is Aether's Paradise. There's a little bit thing we're gonna do there, and then we're going to go on a hunt for Tapu Pokemon. And there's also some couple trainers that have a special Pokemon that we know from Generation 1 with multiple evolutions that also have a bit of a cool thing to get. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's it for now. See you guys next time with my journey in Pokemon Moon.